Roblox gamers, welcome back. I have bad news. The villagers have been unlifed. Nah, just kidding. They're actually fine. Last episode, we did something huge. Now, in the Tent Empire, we are not living alone. Other than the pets, we also have villagers. I left you on a cliffhanger, though. I hope you didn't dislike the video too much. Cliffhanger. The zombie villager. Will it ever heal? So today's episode is finally going to be one of those episodes. It's been a long time since we've done one of those episodes. The last one was where we got ice. But I want to set up for a new project. This new project is going to be new, and I think we're going to set it up somewhere over here. It's been something that I've been postponing for the longest time, and actually, it's basically something that I actually don't even really have in this world. But before we can do any of that, please heal. Please. There you go. You listen. You're so good. Okay, so now officially we can say without any hesitation that we have villagers inside of the jungle. This is a massive development. This means trading hall soon, iron farm even sooner than that, villager breeder probably before the iron farm. It's amazing. Villagers are like huge. This is a gigantic step in the right direction. Now villagers will never despawn, so when we leave the base today, we don't have to worry about these things. However, if a zombie were to get in here and actually like convert these villagers into zombie villagers, because we never traded with them, those zombie villagers could despawn. Oh no. You're gonna try and be sneaky. You don't get to leave. See, if you've ever traded with a villager and then it gets turned into a zombie villager, unfortunately, that zombie villager will not despawn. But if you have a villager that was never traded with and it gets turned into a zombie villager, it can despawn. So we need to be really careful with these things to make it really safe. I have lots of light in there. The torches should probably be good. What I'm going to do, I don't really trust the iron bars, so I'm going to put full blocks all the way around it. Same with on the back. I'm insanely paranoid. And then it's good. It's not exactly the best looking thing in the world, but it's good. Villagers live inside of there. Okay, so what are we working on in today's episode? Well, in today's episode, we're going to work on filling in the map a little bit more. We're going to go up diagonally the way the pointer is pointing on the map and look around a little bit. Maybe even onto some of the other maps and maybe even a brand new map. I think that could be kind of cool. We're looking for something very, very specific. So in the series, which by the way, I completely forgot to put it in the episode somehow, but the series is now over 1 year old. I posted the first episode on September 4th, 2020, which is kind of crazy. I actually can't believe that it's been over a year. Thank you for watching the series. So anyways, when I'm working on things in the series, planning episodes, it depends on a couple things. One of the big things is inspiration. If I don't have inspiration or like a clear vision for a build, then I will literally just put the build off until I have that inspiration. I finally have a little bit of inspiration for a tree farm. The next project that we're going to be working on is tree farm. I don't want to talk too much about it quite yet. We'll talk about it when we build it, I think, in the next episode. But a tree farm. We're going to farm trees at the tree farm, of course. But this is the problem. These are the only types of saplings that I have over here, actually. Spruce saplings, oak saplings, dark oak. We're missing a few saplings in the rain. We're missing a few different types of saplings. Birch saplings, can't believe that one. Jungle saplings, acacia saplings, and then I don't know if I'm going to count them today, but we also don't have the nether saplings too. So today, I think it's finally time that we leave the base and explore a little bit more, see what we can find in this world, and most importantly, before this episode ends, come back to the base with all of the other sapling types that we don't have. So of course, we could actually build with those types of saplings if we ever wanted to. If you like exploration episodes, then leave a like. I don't know why, but I still get really, hesitant to make exploration episodes. I don't know why, but I just second guess them. So jungle saplings are going to be the first move today. I know exactly where a jungle is. We've gone there recently, kind of. Honestly, we haven't gone there recently at all. But we've gone to the jungle for cocoa beans. We've also cut through the jungle when we were exploring before. The jungle, coincidentally, it has jungle saplings. Oh yeah. Also, there's another goal that I have today. Ruin portals. I almost completely forgot about it. I want to check out ruin portals that I can find for the crying obsidian. I'd like to get a respawn anchor inside of our nether hub. At least one, to be honest. So crying obsidian. There's loot here. There's like a lot of loot there. It's so close to the base, so I'm gonna leave it. But I'll have to remember that. I'll have to come back. So to be honest, I'm still amazed about last episode and how that went. I was really losing hope near the end of the episode. Don't know if you couldn't tell. But then yeah, on that 5th night, I mean, forget 3, forget 7. I guess 5 is the new lucky number. That was insane. I've been seeing more and more comments about it, so I figured I would address it because I didn't really mention it in the last episode. But iron farm when? Villager stuff when? Yeah, soon now. I actually have some pretty big plans for villagers over at this base, and plans that I think I could actually finish a whole lot more easily than I could at the jungle. The plans are currently top secret, in fact, tip-top secret information though, so that's all you're gonna get. Sorry. And I think I've decided, at least 75% sure, I think I will probably end up getting a new mending villager over at this base too. Well, really, I guess it's more like 60% decided. It's really nothing against Axolotl at all. Like, it's nothing personal, but it's out of convenience. I think it might be a little bit more convenient to have an extra villager over at our base. Having a mending villager right inside of the taiga might be a really good idea. Terrible news. Do you notice anything? But you see, at the same time, I don't know, because Axolotl is literally the perfect mending villager. What we might end up doing is just get a mending villager over here, maybe cure it, discount the price a bunch, but then have the other one too. Because I do think it is going to be legal, fair, allowed, acceptable to actually go back over to the old base and trade with the villagers. As long as I bring new emeralds and new supplies, I think it's fine to trade with them. Saplings. We're looking for at least, I would say, 8 jungle saplings from these trees right here. If these ones don't do it, I'll cut down a few more. At some point, we also need to remember birch saplings. I feel like I might actually end up forgetting these things. Like, if I'm too busy thinking about Donda or any other music that's come out recently, or my villager thoughts, then I could just get birch saplings from the forest nearby. Like nearby back to our base, but jungle wood. Jungle wood is actually the big one. There's acacia wood too, and I would like to have that, but if I had to pick between jungle wood and acacia wood, I can only have one. I would probably pick jungle wood. I mean, let's be honest, the trapdoors alone. The trapdoors sell jungle wood entirely. Maybe not the wood, though. Also, I'm not sure if these are our first vines of this spot or not. I don't remember if I ever picked up any vines. One small thing that I really love that the devs do is update the sounds. Like the new vine sound. It's just so different. And it's nice hearing like different sounds. Like they're not all just like, you know, like the same plant break sound. I think that's so cool. Now, while these trees go away, there is also something else inside of the jungle that I would like to get right now. There it is. Melon, you come with me. Melons are another thing that we don't actually have a farm for in this entire world. Like, no melon farm. I've never set it up. The vine sound is so good. Like, it's so good. This is the first time I'm chopping out, like, trees in the jungle since the update. Like, and the vines just breaking on their own. It sounds so good. It's so much better than the old, like, leaf break sound. It's amazing. We are not only loaded now, but we are essentially the top of the 1%. Look at this. 13 jungle saplings. That's so many. I have so many saplings that I'll even just replant these other saplings that I don't even really want anyways. I can feel it right now. Jeffrey Bezos is quivering. He's very jealous of me and my Minecraft saplings. Yes. Chicken, look, I'm really sorry about this. I'm so sorry. That leaves us one thing, basically. The next thing that I'd like to try and find is savanna saplings, acacia saplings. Acacia saplings are going to be found in the savanna. Yes, that would make sense. And I think I remember where a savanna was. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like next to the desert on this map that we're about to be on, I think maybe next to that desert, there was a savanna. Before we do that, though, I'd like to go up this way a little bit, make a new map, and look around. Okay, these waterfalls are going crazy in here. Look at this perfect square right there. Waterfall right there, waterfall right there, another one right there, and perfect square. What are they doing? Ah, this place. So that's why this map is filled in like this. I couldn't remember, but we have actually been up here before. The last time we were up here is when we were looking for ice, like a while ago, long while ago. I never made a map though. I think I either forgot the map supplies or just didn't have them for whatever reason. This time, it's all different. We do make a map this time and we fully zoom it out, which means extra paper. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to leave it here. My inventory is getting so full. I swear, I always consider the idea of my inventory getting full, and I try and plan it and prevent it, and then I go anywhere in the world that isn't my base and it gets full. Like right away, too. I feel like I haven't been gone that long. This is a crazy looking mountain. That is some insane looking generation. That's really cool. Oh, this is really weird, though. It's Coal Island. Is it just me, or do the new icebergs kind of remind you of the new mountains? Like, some of these shapes, especially ones like that are really, really steep, they remind me of the mountain peaks, like so much, especially like something like that. They look like the new mountains, but in the water. Whoa, that's another really cool looking mountain. The overhangs over here are like insane. This is 1.17 generation. Whoa, this is actually sweet. I think it's so cool when the water like goes into the mountains and cuts through and there's like overhangs and stuff. It's really cool. I found an ocean ruin down there. That's kind of cool. I didn't even realize it. Look at this right here. This is perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Look at this. It's birchwood. It's all birchwood here. Entirely. Perfect. This simply will do. This will be actually perfect for what we need to do. It's exactly what we've been looking for. Exactly. Perfect. The birch forest biome is such a peaceful biome. Like, it just feels so calm. I really like the birch forest biomes when the trees get really tall, too. I think that's a really cool looking place. Birch sapling. Thanks. Honestly, I'm not really as worried about birch saplings. I'm not going to worry about getting as many because there are so many birch trees right by the base, so it's not like I have to go like really far to get more saplings if I run out. Right now I have 7. I think that's good. You know, I kind of feel bad for the ocean ruin. I feel like it's the most neglected structure in the entire game. Like, the idea of them is really, really cool, and sometimes you check them out for sure. But I feel like usually they just get ignored. Like, look, there's another one right there. Maybe it's because they're so common. Land. I've hit land. But this land is actually kind of significant because look at it. Like, over there especially, that looks like 1.18 generation with, like, how steep it is and it turns into, like, a big hill. That's pretty cool. Whoa, wait, what? Have I actually entered the 1.18 update? Like, look at that. That's definitely 1.18 too. Wow, that's insane. Ocean. It's all ocean. Always has been. As far as the eye can see. It's time to turn back. Okay, so this is actually kind of sweet. So I ended up filling in a lot of this map on the way back down. Look what I just found. Right under the water. It's kind of hard to see. But there's a geode, like, sitting right under there. Like, look at this thing down there. That's really, really cool. It's, like, slightly off of the land. That would probably be pretty easy to work with. Like, you make a staircase down through the land, then you move right over to the geode. Imagine, like, encasing that thing with glass or something and then making a farm out of it. That would be sweet. It's too bad I don't live up here. Now, the next plan is the savanna plan. I'm really honestly banking on there being a savanna biome next to the desert. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm, like, basically certain. I saw one over there before. I hope. And I want to see new terrain. Now, the ocean is a double-edged sword. It's very, very easy to travel across because boats. I can literally just sit in the boat and do this. But you don't see as much cool land, especially when you're, like, out in the middle of the ocean. I'm not really worried about filling in these maps right now. If we ever do that, we'll probably just do it with an elytra. I'm more concerned with seeing cool things. By far, like, it's not even close to elytra. Elytra is, like, a million times easier, and it's actually, like, way cooler to fly around and fill in a map. So that's what we'll do if we ever have to fill these maps in. The forest biome. I actually really like the forest biome. I never, like, actually do anything in the forest, but I like it. Just like the birch forest, I feel like it's a really simple, calm spot. I especially like it when you have, like, these big hills in the background. I think that really adds to an area. Like, big hill over there. That one over there is really, really cool looking. Okay. Here's another mountain biome. I feel like this whole world is basically made out of mountain biomes. Like, this seed is designed for 1.18. It's kind of too bad biome placement is completely changing in 1.18 because it would be kind of interesting to see, like, these mountains, like, these exact ones, like, how they would look in the new update with the new mountain shapes and everything like that. But yeah, it's completely changing. Like, this biome wouldn't be here in 1.18. It would probably be something completely different unless we got lucky. Desert. Aha. The desert biome. I've never seen this part of the desert, but the desert biome. Monsters are cool and nice. They're, like, really tall, but if we're looking for a savanna, a desert is a way better bet. The truth is only what you get away with, huh? Well, it's not really a desert. It's like a beach. And back out sea. So correction, this world is not entirely mountain biomes. It is also ocean biomes. So many oceans over here. There is a swamp though, that's kind of cool. I wonder if there's a witch hut there. It doesn't really look like it, but if there were a witch hut there, this would potentially be a really good spot to set up a witch hut farm. The ocean naturally blocks a lot of spawns, I mean other than drown basically, so this could potentially be a really good spot for that. Witch hut farm is another thing that I'd like to hopefully do in this world at some point, but look at that. Look at this though. I'm really tight on space, like really, really tight. I mean, I could get rid of the sticks. I'll get rid of the sticks and take the gold block. I really wish I could carry more, but I just can't. All right, the desert and the desert temple. That's sweet. We'll come back to that. Desert biome, please. Don't let me down. Lead to a savanna. Is that it? That might be it. That might be it. Look at this ravine. That's really cool looking. But I think that's it. Right over there. That's it. That's it right there. Now, there's no way that I've ever seen this savanna at all. And you know, honestly, looking at this map, now that I think about it, I think this desert was basically just next to a plains biome and a mountain. But it doesn't matter at all. I never thought I would say this, but I'm insanely happy for the day that I finally find acacia saplings. I have to organize my inventory though, big time. I don't really know what to get rid of. I mean, jungle wood, I can probably drop that. I guess probably oak logs too. I could probably drop those. Actually, no, cobblestone. I don't need cobblestone. We'll drop the cobblestone and the jungle wood. It's been so long since I've done anything with acacia wood. I can't really remember what the sapling drop rate is, so I think what I'm going to do is take down these 2 trees. Hopefully I get like, I don't know, like maybe almost 10 acacia saplings. I feel like that would probably be good. This is great though. This is really, really nice actually. We have a big desert over here. This would be great for taking out sand next to the ocean, especially good if there's an ocean monument over here. Exploring gives me ideas. It helps me remember like everything that I haven't done. Like the ocean. I still haven't done anything with the ocean too. But yeah, big desert next to an ocean. That's pretty cool. And savanna biome. It looks at least a little bit sizable too. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of turtles. That is so many turtles. What are you all doing here? Are you having a meeting? Perhaps. I'll leave. Just like that, after not very much struggle at all actually, the sapling saga has been complete. Basically, 8 acacia saplings. I can count, definitely. I know that 8 is not 10, I fully realize that, but it's fine. I don't really care. So there is one more thing that I'd like to do before we head back to the base, and that is explore a little bit. I never come over here, and I probably won't ever again unless there is something really, really cool. I mean, you never know. I might end up like flying through here, filling in a map, but I'd like to take a look around. Maybe we could find like a village or, yeah, like I said, just something cool. I'm still working on deciding if I actually feel like going to the nether today and getting those saplings. But even more importantly, the overworld. What do we have here? Oh, you know what? You know what? This is definitely visible. Like from over there, I could be in the desert, like on the part of the map that I was on before, and I would have seen the savannah. I thought I saw a savannah. Confirmed. 100%. It's a fjord. It's a fjord. This world is 1.18. I've gotten the update before everyone else, and it's mine. I'm sorry I'm not sharing it. It's all mine. I always get so suspicious in the desert when I see things like this. Like, is this going to be like a sunken dungeon or something like this? I mean, this is just a cave, but really, you never know. Also, I have to remember that desert temple. I don't know if that was the desert temple or not. I think that's a separate desert temple. Wow, geez. I'm not going to have room for anything. There's a village down there, but based off of the map and where it's filled in, definitely seen that thing. It is cool to see it again, though. Desert temple, sweet desert temple. I definitely have never seen you before. You look really good. You look amazing, but you know what? I don't know if I should do it. Like, I don't think it's worth it at all. It's like too tempting. You go down there and find all the loot and then I can't even carry any of it. I'll come back for this one and the other one. And there it is. Again. There it is. You know what I'm saying by now. You know what I'm saying. Alright, so the plan now is pretty straightforward. This map has a pretty clean cut going straight across it. I think what I want to do is cut straight across that, get back onto the other map, and then get back to the base. Then maybe we'll go to the nether. That is weird, though. That is really weird looking. It looks like somebody like painted the mountain with sand. Oh no, that's so awkward. Who would do that? Tell me now. Yeah, see, this is the other desert temple right there. So far away from the other one. The other one's like way back that way past the mountain. The other one is right there. We will come back later and mark them and raid them. Sheesh. That's some all legit parkour right there. Hey, sneaky, sneaky, dripstone. I think I can afford dripstone. Well, I'll make it work. I can afford dripstone. Of course I can. Boat, a tribute to you. I bury you at sea. You've done me so well. But pointed dripstone is just too valuable to pass up. Right, Squid, you agree? Salmon, nobody likes you. Go away. Hey, another swamp biome, and this one's way closer. Witch hut, witch hut. I can't remember if I've ever found a witch hut in this entire world. Once I upgrade the tools, I could definitely do the witch farm project soon. I just need to find a witch hut. And ideally, I would set up a radius around the farm, so hopefully like a witch hut near an ocean. Not stuff like that. It doesn't look like there's a witch hut anywhere. But interesting. It's definitely a lead. We can come back later and check it out more. And we're back. We're back onto the old map. The good old-fashioned map. I think I'm going to do it. I really don't want to be honest. But I'm gonna suffer through the jungle. I really dislike. Like, it's very ironic how we ended up settling in a jungle. Traveling through the jungle is maybe my least favorite biome of all time to travel through. It's just, like, tricky because of the terrain. And it's tricky because of the terrain. It's so claustrophobic. But I think we should do it. There's a small triangle on this map that I could fill in pretty easily if I just go back up and then do one diagonal cut. So I'm going to do it. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing it. Minecraft gamers, we found the pig civilization in the middle of the jungle, but we're doing it. Uploaded in 4K right now. The highest quality possible. We've basically done it. Look at that map. Look at it, embrace it, caress it even. Take it all in because that triangle is getting completely eliminated right now for once and forever. It will never be unfilled in again, unless I make a new map, but I would never do that. That triangle is now, like I said, completely erased, filled in forever. You just witnessed history. It's time to get back to the base. Look at that. It's a flying skyscraper. Wait, this is really weird. What happened here? Was there like a fire or something? Like, why is that? Why are all the trees like this? That's so strange. There's like no lava here, though. Huh, that's weird. Yes, finally, home sweet home, we're back. Villagers, how are you doing? Oh, you're doing so good, you're talking. Okay, awesome. I knew they would be okay, but I had to double check. You never know. So just like that, we've done it. We're now the proud owner of every single type of sapling in the game. We can now set up a tree farm and farm all of these things. That's really good, actually, and it didn't take too long either. Now, I could definitely end the episode right here, but I don't think that's what we're gonna do. It's time to get the Silk Touch pickaxe out and head to the nether. Whoa, 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 buddies. Whoa, where did you come from? That's the problem with the nether portals, how they are. I need to block spawns by them, because mobs can walk in and just stand there. Imagine if that was a creeper. So at this tree farm that we're going to set up, I don't think I'm really going to be farming the nether woods very much at it, but I could. I could, maybe. At least I could farm the nether woods at the farm if I had option access to the nether woods. But seriously, I don't really think that I'm going to actually like focus on farming the nether trees at this farm. I'm going to focus way more on the overworld trees. But I mean, let's speak in theoretics. At some point, it is inevitable that I want to probably do something with the nether wood, which means we need the nether wood. Okay, so it's been a really, really long time since I've been over here in the nether. Hey, friends. I said friends. We're friends. Like, really. I insist. We're actually good friends. So it's been a really long time since I've been over here in the nether, but I definitely can remember that all the biomes are, like, somewhere near here. I think. Or is it... Oh, no, I think I'm in the complete wrong spot. I think it's actually at the other portal. Yeah, no, definitely. It's all flashing back to me before my eyes right now, actually. It's at the other portal. The flower base portal. If I were to go all the way back over to, say, the flower base portal right here, we were just here, and then if I were to go down here, this is where the warped forest is in the crimson forest. This is perfect. This is exactly what we need. Other than that, I could actually probably do without that thing. Nice miss. All right, so the very luxurious part about farming these nether woods, we actually don't need the saplings at all. All that we need is the nylium, and then we can bone meal the nylium and get the saplings. So that's what we're going to do. We're not even going to try and go inside of this thing and find hoglins or anything like that. We're just going to take a little bit of the nylium. They will never notice. 8 is probably fine. And then I'll bone meal it back over at the base because after all, we have a bone meal farm. So that's the crimson stuff right there. Now we need the warped stuff. The warped forest was right over this way. I haven't done too much in the nether lately, obviously. I mean, but then again, we have. We kind of have. I guess exploring. We haven't been exploring in the nether very much at all recently, but I love this nether. Like, we got so lucky with this nether and how all the biomes are, like, very, very close to each other. Close proximity. It's, like, perfect. Crimson nylium. Warped nylium. I keep messing that up. Warped nylium. Right there. And actually, these root things, they're very, very cool. Nice for decorating, but we will leave them here. I don't need them. Look, brown mushrooms. All right, so cool. I'm pretty sure that's that. We have the warp stuff. We have the crimson stuff. That's all that we need. Time to leave. On my long trip back home that actually is really, really short, quick, and easy, I'd like to talk about these nether woods a little bit, though. So this new tree farm that I'm planning on building, it's going to focus on the overworld trees, like I said, but nether trees. I would definitely like to set up a better nether tree farm. At some point, hopefully soon even, we could get around to that. I think because there are nether woods, it would be kind of cool to set up a proper farm for these things, like a large-scale one, not just the small buildings that we built before, but like some kind of large-scale farm for these things inside of the nether. It might be a little bit tricky to do, but after all, at the same time, it might not be. Like, imagine opening up a new hole onto the nether ceiling, and then just building some kind of gigantic farm over there. Far away from the gold farm, of course, so the rates of that thing aren't messed up at all. I think it could potentially be pretty cool, and also, depending on what we do with the build, pretty easy to do too. I feel like I've come up with like a million projects that I need to do in today's episode. Maybe I should take it easy with that. We did it. We got the nylium. We'll see. What I might end up doing, though, is just put a little bit of the nylium near the tree farm, like maybe even work it into the design somehow, so then we could farm the nylium trees there, but at the same time, we don't have to. And so, that's it. Today's exploration episode, the Sapling Saga, is now finished. We also have a brand new feather now, which is great, but what I think I'm going to do, because we're very close to episode 160, is finish off the book here. So, like, we'll go to episode 159 and then start 160 in a brand new book. Oh, it's going to be a good moment. Episode 156, it's a little bit of an oldie at this point, but it's a meme. Not only a good meme, but a great meme. And not only a great meme, but an eternal meme. Definitely deserves an upvote on this one. If I had an award, I would give it to you because bonus points for office meme. Corporate needs to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture. Yep, so I'm still definitely convinced that they're the same biomes. I saw some arguments in reasonings, explanations, but none of them made sense to me. Giant spruce taiga, giant tree taiga, what is the difference? Can somebody please answer that? It's a trick question. There is no difference at all. Thank you all so much for watching today's exploration episode. Like I said, if you like exploration episodes and you want me to do more, leave a like. Try and speedrun every single letter of the alphabet down in the comments today. Good luck. Thank you all for watching. Big shout out to Ground Crazy May and Archangel. I will drop another video tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.